and share one more time, man, and see how you guys are making decisions, man. How you guys are going about day to day, and share some tips on how you can start making maybe a little bit better decisions each and every single day. Because one thing that I know for sure is every single chance I get, I want to make a better decision or the best decision possible. And it's not always the best decision, but we're always for you. I'm always working to get better. And if I can find tips to make better decisions, then I'm definitely up for that. So I want to know if you have any tips, please share in the comment section how you're making better decisions each and every single day. And I'll share a few just from my experiences, and I'm going to use an example from today in this conversation because it's fresh on my mind. And sometimes when I'm having conversations with people, I just sit back, listen, and wonder if that person is actually listening or if they're just really caught up in their frustration at the moment, right? So, decision making, one of the things that I would say is very important and I would recommend is to start early. Whatever decision that you have to make, the sooner you start working on finding the solution, finding out how you're going to attack the problem, how you're going to, move forward with whatever goal you're shooting towards, the earlier the better. And I think we've all heard the saying, to be early is to be on time, and to be on time is to be late. So if you're doing anything, if it's just, hey, how are you? If it's just preparing to go to work, you never know if there's an accident. You never know if there's traffic on the road. So to be early is to be on time. So if you're making a decision and you're going somewhere, to start planning to leave early, starting that planning to prepare for the thing with the things that you're going to need for the day, for the trip, for the journey. Starting early is definitely going to be to your advantage. So I recommend, again, when making decisions, I don't care what decision it is that you're making, just start early. Start the process of planning early. And then number two, have a goal. Sometimes I've talked about this in several different videos with people just making content, maybe, for example, and it's just making content to make content. But what's the purpose? I think having a goal in anything that you're putting your energy and effort into is very important. I'm going to use this story to illustrate my point here. Some of you guys know that I work in the field of insurance, and I'm not trying to get into insurance right now, but I'm just trying to illustrate a story. If you get a phone call from somebody looking for help trying to complete an application, and they're saying, hey, I'm stuck on this particular point on the application, I need help, you would expect, at least I would, let me know if I'm tripping. I would expect that you would stop, sit back a little bit, and listen for help and the instructions that you should follow when you're asking for help. Bryce, what's happening? But in this case, a lot of people, and this isn't the first time this has happened, and that's why I figured I'd use this story as an example to illustrate. One question is enough. When you ask one question and somebody's answering that question, don't be in the process of creating more questions so you never even get the answer to the first question that you have, because then you're going to be frustrated bouncing around from one place to the other. And when that starts to happen, what I do is I just shut up and I just sit back and wait till you're finished with all the question, and then I'm asking you, hey, which question would you like me to answer first? Because you asked, now you went from one question to 15 questions, and now you frustrated yourself in the process, and now it becomes my fault, and now we've wasted 10 minutes and we've accomplished nothing, right? So when you're making a decision, right, to call in for help, make the decision that I'm going to listen to the person that I'm calling to ask the question to. And if you're not getting the answer that you want, maybe you can say, okay, you know what? Let me end this call, save some time. Maybe let me call somebody else. What's up? How you doing? But if you're too busy talking while they're trying to give you the answer to the question that you called in for, one thing that frustrates me is I could be helping somebody else who actually wants to listen, but now you're taking up my time and their time and you're not listening. So you're not getting the help and you're getting frustrated in the process. So that's a no win situation for anybody. We don't want that. And then after listening, you know, if you're not clear, if you still don't understand, there's nothing wrong with asking questions. There's nothing wrong with clarifying to just make sure that you leave with information that helps you make the decision that you started out trying to make in the first place. Right? A lot of times people get the information, they're still confused, but they won't clarify, they won't ask more follow-up questions so that they get the information that they need to make an educated decision, which is the point of all the time invested in the whole conversation to begin with, right? And then last tip, this is going to sound like it's an obvious tip, but you'll be surprised about how many times I talk to people, I give them the information, we go through sometimes hours of help and conversation and direction, only for them at the end of the day to not even select a plan, not even to choose anything. Now, it doesn't matter to me what people decide to do after they get the information, whether they sign up or not. I don't get paid on a commission basis. I get paid hourly to just offer help, offer solutions. So after getting the information that you called in for, why not go ahead and make a decision, right? What's the point of getting all that information, investing the time and energy to not make a decision, right? Make a decision. And like I was saying earlier, it doesn't matter whether it's good, bad, ugly, indifferent. Make a decision, and we can always turn around and learn and reflect and say that I make the best decision this time. And if you didn't, it's okay, because there's always the next time. There's another decision. There's another opportunity for you to refine the process of decision making. But if we're never taking action, then we can't see a result ever to be able to reflect on and see if we can make that better. So don't let fear hold you, but understand that there's ways to get better and get better results with each and every decision that you make. I just wanted to share that with you, man. I am on my quick lunch break, man, and it's freezing for no reason here in California. And I am fortunate not to be next to the fires. So I'm just out here enjoying fresh air and beautiful sunshine, thawing out a little bit. So I hope these little tips helps you, as you move forward and make decisions today and in the future. If I could be of any support in your journey, I'd love to. Just let me know how, and I'll be there to help. You guys enjoy the day, and see you guys later on. Tomorrow, if you haven't subscribed, man, I'm gonna have a good buddy of mine share with you some gems, in my opinion. This dude has overcome some adversity, some challenges, and I think a lot of people right now are going through challenges and adversity. Another thing that I'm learning from just talking to people about insurance every single day, just the fact that I get to have all these conversations, I see what's going on in people's lives and people's situations, and believe it or not, some people are in a world of hurt and are struggling and they're looking for a way. And sometimes just having a conversation with somebody that does nothing but uplifts you and gives you hope is all you need. And this gentleman, KB, is how I refer to him. Street rapist, huh? Dude, MGB MPG websites. What are you talking about here? Anyway, um, my friends, stay focused, man. There's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of people and things that are trying to take your focus away from where you should be focusing, where you should be putting your time, energy, and effort. And you're all over the place. So just keep your mind protected. Keep your space of creativity protected. Tomorrow, I'll try to have as early as I think maybe 8:45 Pacific time, maybe 8:45 to 9 o'clock before I jump on to work. And me and KB will share with you guys if you're able to jump on. I'd highly recommend it and I'd appreciate it. Just come ready to get a little bit of good brain food in the morning before you start your day. Just get you a little bit excited about how to start your day the right way. And hopefully there'll be some tips that you guys can take, just like the ones that I've shared today, and apply it into your situation and make it better.